Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here back with more Let's Play Shining Force 3 Scenario 2, and we are still in this fight. Alright, we are not going to go through that narrow choke point. That's just screaming not a good idea. However, we are going to open that section up and see if we can draw them out through that way. I'm going to send the other force through the front, basically the front door. And then we are going to kind of position ourselves so that we don't get targeted by AoEs, because that'd be not a good thing. Let's put you up there. That way you're not as encumbered by movement. Alright, so we got a lot of bad guys in there that I just really don't want to deal with. But they're moving ever so slowly. Alright. Yeah. Mage is one of the threats. Healer is the other threat. Almost. I was kind of hoping a one-shot. I know it was a little, a little much to expect, but... Alright, let's do this. Equip Tomahawk. That way we can skill up the Tomahawk while we're at it. Not that we really need to skill up the Tomahawk, but just, a little bit extra help. Alright, that's what I was afraid of. Because now I'm pretty sure she can die. Depending on who gets a hit. Alright, speaking of who gets a hit, let's take this guy out. I really don't want a healer sticking around. Oh, Hazuki, almost strong enough to one-shot the healer. Oh, and just wonderful. Not gonna let anyone die. No one's dying on my watch. And a level up for Uryudo! Not bad. Pretty much one in everything. Alright, let's send Median in. That's probably gonna kill him. Oh no. Okay, so I can kill him with someone else. And we're gonna... I wasn't gonna have people go through the narrow-ass choke point, but... It's happening. Alright, who's level what? You know who needs to die? He kinda needs to die. Let's give the spear another chance. So there we go. Dead healer. I forgot he was still there. I got no XP from him, but he's dead. Alright. And done. And level 8 for 0. I need to level Hazuki up. She's still a little behind. But, let's take out the Edmund Commander now. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to do some fantastic damage to him. He's going to get a hit off. I know. Like, that's just how it's going to play out. No, let's do that. Friendship bonuses for the win. My Little Pony, friendship is magic. And of course, you go after my leader. And yeah. And let's just keep throwing out some ranged damage. And hey, but trusted friendship with Waltz. Which is good, because, they kind of need to be friends. Alright, I can't really do anything from here. I can heal Synbios. Or Median. That's a thing. But I really don't need to spend the, Well, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna heal myself. Costs less MP, and it'll still give me some same amount of XP. So, if I'm just doing it for XP, because I really don't need to heal Median. Like, that's not something that needs to happen. You've got an axe. I've got a sword. I'm not doing a lot of damage, even with my sword. That's a little disappointing. Alright, I'm not killing him with Median. I would like to kill him with someone who's not already level 8. But that doesn't seem like it's going to be a thing, now does it? Alright, I might be able to kill him with Hazuki next. No. Alright. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Uryudo go in. I'm going to have Uryudo use Tornado, because Tornado won't do 11 points of damage. Not to him. Actually, it might. Especially if I get a damage boost from... Let's just see how much damage that does. Because I would really like to finish him off with Hazuki. Oh, perfect. Perfect. And I can just kill him with Tornado with Hazuki. And that gives her the XP, so that she's not falling too far behind. And this way he can't dodge or block or any of that. So, perfect. Give her the XP so that she's not as far behind. Carrying too much already. What we drop for a healing drop? I will drop a medical herb, because... yeah, that's a no-brainer. Alright, so, that fight's done. And now we meet up with Synbios on the bridge. Prince Median and your allies, words can express the debt we owe you, or our gratitude. Feeling is mutual, because of the message from Lord Synbios, we were able to properly choose a course of action. And yes, thanks to Zero. Must you go, Zero? Zero is the only one of us who can fly. Once he is gone, our battles will be more difficult. It's nice to know that people rely on you. It is a little weird that a Republic soldier working with an Imperial army, though. Like, I'm surprised no one has raised any questions about that. Like, we were talking about Edmund being a traitor pairing up, but that, I guess it was to kill Imperial troops. But Zero just took out a bunch of Edmund's troops, but I guess he was a traitor? There's a morality line here that I'm not sure if it's actually been crossed. It isn't vital that you go with us, Zero. If you can be of assistance to Prince Median, we would be happy to let you go. So yes, Zero... Prince Median, will you be traveling south towards the city of Barrand? Yeah, that's the goal. If so, then would you extrip your trip and head to Elbesem? You know, what's going on there? Nothing good, I can tell you that much. It's not widely known, but the Bolsum sect have proven to be an evil power that opposes Elbesem. They have destroyed the guardian of the Demon Gate. The Elbesem statue is no more. Yeah, we can totally go and investigate, because this sounds like it's not going to be a good thing. So... what will you do, Khan? Do you intend to join Median and head to Elbesem? No. I worry about Elbesem and I very much wish to return, but I have a duty which takes me elsewhere. We pray for your success in battle, Prince Median. You're the one chance for peace between our countries. Well, so is Synbios. Like, it's the two of them. Like, we will hurry south, beyond the mountains to the capital of Barrand. Alright, so, they're heading out, and that is the end of the chapter. We are now going to be entering Chapter 3 after all this. Once the Synbios army crosses that suspension bridge, the capital, Aspia, is not much farther, is it? I always dreamed of traveling and going on adventures, but I would have been happy with just a little bit, you know? Not... I'm so jealous of Zero. He's heading to his home country. That's quite true. Even after they arrive in Espenia, I doubt they'll have time to enjoy it. Yeah, they've got a lot of work ahead of them. Because remember, we had a lot of work ahead of us after this point. To think we might be more fortunate, we might be the more fortunate ones. Why must their hardships continue? The Republic's economy is on the verge of total collapse. While the war with the Empire obviously plays a part, the economic strife within the country is horrendous. It's a battle many times fiercer than, and with greater hardship than facing powerful enemies on the battlefield. So I've always thought the Republic's ideal of equality was very appealing, but they suffer as well, just in different ways. It's about time we got moving. Yeah, it's a shame that these two forces can't, join up and, help with the economic standpoint, because the Empire is much more economically stable, but much less socially stable, whereas the Republic is much more socially stable, just less economically stable. It'd be a shame if they were to work things out. So, we still need to go meet up with General Rogan, though. So, Imperial General Garzel and Republic General Edmund allied to capture King Benetrim, but the Median and Synbios forces thwarted them. The Median army heads toward Barrand, where General Rogan awaits, but they must pass through the Elven Forest. End of Chapter 2, The Plans of Traitors. We are on our way. We're now a third of the way through the game, because it's 6 chapters. Will we record the adventure? Yes, we will. We will not overwrite. We will do what we always do, and cycle through the save files. Alright. Moving onward, the road of pilgrimage. Music sounds a little ominous. Oh, I remember this. Hang in there, everyone. Just a little farther. There's a village up ahead. We can stay for the night. Since we left the Synbios army at the Suspension Bridge, we haven't had a chance to rest. Sure are a lot of undead around here? What is this? I love how they're just so casually, a whole bunch of dead things walking around. We're lucky to finally come across a village. It's such a relief to have a break from battle for a while. We could all use some rest. Let's go into the creepy, eerie village in the middle of the forest. We're apparently surrounded by dead things. This is totally not going to be a bad idea. There doesn't appear to be any sign of life in this village. Yeah. It's dark. It's creepy. Yeah. Yeah, what do you make of this? This place seems to have become a ghost town. Something isn't right. You had to say ghost, didn't you? You're giving me the creeps. I love the text. I love the text shaking. You're afraid, Synthesis? I guess you have a feminine side after all. Ooh. Big words coming from the little man. Synthesis may not like it, but continuing on tonight is not in the cards. Let's rest here. Alright, so everyone re-enters. Oh! A masked monk. Well, as a monk, what would he be doing here? Who are you? You must be Prince Median. Oh. Right, I know who that is. That's not someone I want to deal with right now. Wandering around a lifeless village in the middle of the night? Who does that? Very suspicious. confident. Yeah, I love confidence in heh. Hey look, Bolzo monks. Oh! It's Goriate of the Wind. We first met him in Scenario 1 when we met the 4 High Priests of Bolzome. So, in the... oh, I forget the village. Right after the escape of Saraband. So... he never made an appearance in Scenario 1 after that, but he's gonna stick around in Scenario 2. So... how dare you disrespect our priest? Since your prince is lower class by birth, I guess we should expect as much from his minions. Must we teach you some manners? I'd love to see you try. However, we could take out the minions. We are no match for Goriate. So, we are priests. Our role is to provide guidance. What makes you think we would harm the people of this village? Because there's no one here, and it's eerie at the moment. You attack Saraband and use the commotion as a cover to abduct the Emperor. These the deeds of the bulls. Yeah, that seems like guidance, doesn't it? Who has witnessed such acts? We didn't witness the abduction, but when we saw the masked monks planting gunpowder before the explosions, they attacked us. I'm sorry to hear about what happened. What leads you to believe the Bolzome sect is responsible? Bolzome monks did it! King Benetrim told us the 4 high priests abducted the Emperor and escaped by ship. Don't tell me an Imperial Prince believes the story told by the king of his enemy. You deny this, so King Benetrim's story is a lie. It's kind of you to be so understanding. So we're just going to believe Goriate as, you know, someone who's been someone whose forces have been antagonizing us since the beginning. I've come to some village looking for someone, but as you can see, there's no one here. I'm quite puzzled myself. Makes you think the person you're looking for is in the small village. Whom do you seek? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to ask. I'm looking for a boy with silver hair, about 12 years old. By any chance, have you seen him? No, we haven't. We'll be on the lookout, so that we can warn him. Well then, we have no reason to linger here. You gonna teleport away? Who is this boy, and why are you looking for him? His name is Gracia. He is a descendant of the Innovators. A lot of backstory here. Gracia. Innovators. So Innovators really exist. Innovators are not evil. Innovators are not as well known as Vandals, but they are both legendary races. They are opposites, so while Vandals are supreme evil beings, Innovators are supreme holy beings. The opposite of Vandals, like two sides of the same coin. Do you believe they really exist? Well, he just said they did. Not sure we can believe Goriate, but if it's true, why are they looking for Gracia? The Bolzome sect seem evil to me, so a supreme holy being would totally be a threat to them. Now we're all on the right page. Are they searching for this Gracia boy to eradicate the Innovators? Yeah, pretty much. Come on. It seems besides the search for the Emperor, we now have another mission. Sooner or later, we will likely have to battle Bolzome priests, including that eerie Goriate. Yeah, we should be prepared. Let's get some rest in the village. Must reach Baron tomorrow. Let's find a place for a makeshift headquarters. Alright, so that's the church, but it's closed. So nothing's open. I don't know where our headquarters, or is that the church? I guess this is the church, or this might be the headquarters. No, that's the church. Alright, so we're actually just going to save it here. Because we don't really need to do anything, and there's going to be a lot of discussion after we go to headquarters. So I'll end it here, and I will see you guys in the next installment, because we'll have a bunch of stuff to explore in this town. So it'll be fun. So, till then, later everyone.